Hey everyone! Merry Christmas and thank you for joining me at Survival Addiction. Today we'll be doing an unboxing of Gear Pack, and I believe this is their welcome box. I will be using a Buck & Bear titanium flipper, and it has VG10 Damascus steel. It's a really pretty knife. So I've been waiting for this for quite a while, and I don't really think I blame Gear Pack. I think USPS is probably the problem here. Okay. So yep, it says the welcome box. Okay, I'm gonna put that to the side. Okay, the very first thing that I see is a Lux Pro Flashlight. Let's see, they say its value is $14.99. It feels metal, feels pretty good, and it goes up to 280 lumens. So that's pretty good. Interesting. Okay, next thing I see is a Gear Pack sticker. Third thing is a Schrade tactical folder, and they say that this is worth $31.95. And so the values they give us, they're MSRP in US dollars. This is actually a Canadian company, so kind of interesting. Okay, yeah, this doesn't... Oh, this must be the Schrade Tactical Fixed Blade. Okay, I was wondering, because that's a really big box for a folder. Okay, so the fixed blade is $69.95. So it has this really nice sheath, and it looks like there's somewhere you can put your belt through. Okay. It looks like a nice knife. I don't know what type of steel it is. It might say it in the instructions for it. It's a really tight fit, which is probably good. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into that more. Okay. Okay, so this must be the Schrade tactical folder. This is a better size for it. Okay, and like I said, its MSRP is $31.95. If I can get it out, it's really, really in there. There we go. Sheesh. So there's a limited lifetime warranty is what it says. This is a huge knife. Okay, so this does say what type of steel it is. So it's Oz 8 steel, and it looks like it has an interesting mechanism. Yeah, it doesn't really open very easy. And I think the handle is probably steel because it's pretty heavy. It's a big knife. It's having a hard time. There we go. Okay, well, I like collecting knives. This can be a really good beater knife, I think. Like I said, it's really heavy. So, kind of interesting. I don't think the handle's aluminum or anything though, because it's pretty heavy. It's not really lightweight. Okay, So far so good. All right, next thing is a mug. Okay, so this is in the advanced box, and it says it's $10.99. I feel like this would probably be good for like hot chocolate or something, but not really a huge fan of that. So I've heard bad things about these, but honestly, I think if I put them in my wallet, I think it might be effective. I don't see the saw working very good once these other things are out, but there's some fishing hooks, looks like an arrowhead. So I'll definitely try it out. I'm not sure if it's any good. I've never really tried it out. Okay, so there is an ice whistle, and it has a watertight storage capsule, whistle, and then a carabiner. Okay. All right, so the ice whistle is worth $2.95 MSRP, and then the Ready Man Wilderness Survival card is worth $12.99, and that was the thing I just pulled out before this. Okay. I feel like this is probably going to be pretty effective. It is a universal USB backup power box. I don't know if it is any good, but this looks like it would probably be worth quite a bit. All right, let's see. Is this a solar bank? This might be the solar bank. I don't see solar bank on it, but I'm pretty sure that's what this is. And this is worth $39.99. Oh, cool. I had one of these as a wallet when I was a kid. So it looks like a little first aid kit. Has like burn cream, antiseptic wipes, alcohol prep, band-aids. That's actually pretty cool. That will be nice, like if you ever go hiking, just in case you ever like fall and get scrapes or something. And let's see, that is worth $11.99. Okay, I've heard good things about these. So these are the fire tablets, I believe. So they're biofuel tabs is what they call them. And they're worth $3.99. Strange. Okay. But it says each tablet burns for 6 minutes each. So that's nice. And I've looked at some of the other boxes, and the welcome box is kind of more, what do you call it? I don't know. I can't think of the word for it. All right, and then the last thing is a book. And I've actually heard good things about this book, so I'm fine with it. I actually looked at what was in this box before buying it, because I don't like to waste my money. And although there's a lot of like cheaper things, I guess, at least they're useful cheap things, so I don't mind it too much. But I have looked at some of the other boxes, and there's a lot better things in those ones. Okay, so the book came in the box. power bank, fixed blade, folder, fire starter, ice whistle, first aid kit, ready man tool, flashlight, and a sticker. Okay, so just to go over again, the ready man tool is worth $12.99 MSRP. So just because the MSRP is that much doesn't mean it's actually worth that much. You might be able to find it cheaper somewhere else. Okay, and then the next thing is the biofuel tabs, and those are worth $3.99. The ice whistle is worth $2.95, and these are in US dollars. They did convert them for us. Okay. And then there's the Lifeline weather resistant first aid kit. And it's supposed to be waterproof. I mean, I had one of those containers, and if it's anything like the container that I had, it was actually waterproof. So that's really nice. And then there's the sticker, the little decal, and that's worth $2. I kind of think of it as more of like a filler item. Okay, and then you have the tactical folder. And it's kind of weird because you have to like pull this back and this, so kind of weird. And this is Oz 8, so not really the best still in the world, but this is worth $31.95 according to them. I honestly think I could find it cheaper, but I'm not sure. I mean, that might be the cheapest it comes. Okay. And then there is the Gear Camp mug, and that's worth $10.99. I also feel like that's more of a filler item. Not necessarily an item that I would really ever buy. I mean, I have a mess kit already, so that is worth $10.99. So that's something I probably would have liked to not see in this. But like I said, this is the welcome box, and the welcome box kind of is more, I don't know, more filler items than the other boxes. I'm not quite sure why. All right, and then there's the Lux Pro Flashlight. Those are always good to have, more flashlights. And that's worth $14.99. Then there's Black Autumn, the book. That is worth $19.99. The Gear Pack Rugged Solar Bank, which is worth $39.99. And then the very last thing is the Schrade Tactical Folder. So overall, I do think there's a lot of filler items. The whistle, sure, I mean, in a survival situation, you probably would need a whistle. The Ready Man pocket tool card, I heard that's not really very effective, so I'm not so sure that that's really the best thing to see in here. The decal, I mean, I could have done without that. The mug, could have done without that. The book, I mean, I'll probably read it, but it's not something I would expect to see in a box like this. But like I said, this is how every welcome box is. The items are a little bit more filler items in this, and then the other boxes seem to be a lot better. There's a lot more useful things in it that aren't really filler items. I mean, they do occasionally have filler items in it, like I feel like every box does. But overall, this box is pretty good. I'm not really sure if I really got my value. It was about $130 for this. And they're claiming that the value is worth $221.78. But I'm not so sure. Tell me if you guys think I got the value in this, but I'm probably going to stick with them for a couple more months because at least this stuff is useful. And their customer service is pretty good so far. And those are pretty big things. I honestly think it was a USPS's issue that I got it so late in the month. But yeah, anyways, thank you for joining me at Survival Addiction. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, bye.